What's up, Flow Gang? It's your girl Flow Babes coming to you live and direct from YouTube. What is popping, y'all? Like, what's going on? How are things going with you guys? Let me know in the comment section because I'm actually really curious. So I made a video talking about my nursing school admissions process, how I went about applying to the different programs that I was looking at. I was telling you guys about how I wanted to get into the graduate entry program. You can basically become an MP without necessarily having your BSN before starting the program. So today I'm here to let you guys know what school I decided to go with and why. I hope you guys enjoy this video because I'm going to be as honest and transparent as I can be. So, drum rolls please. I decided to go with UT Health. Now, why would I turn down Emory to go to UT Health? Honestly, they are both amazing schools. They are both great schools. I won't even lie. For me to come to this decision was so tough for me. For those of you who have been following not only my YouTube for a while, but my social media in general, you know I live in Texas, Houston, Texas to be precise. And for the longest time, I really did want to move out of state just because I've lived at home for the past 4 years since I graduated from school. I've never lived out of state before, so I really wanted to experience living out of state in my 20s at least, because I do know that I would want to have my family and everything in Texas at the end of the day. So yeah, so knowing this, I decided to apply to schools out of state. I even applied to Ohio as well. Like I said in the last video, I got into Ohio State. Yeah, I'm gonna first of all tell you why I decided not to go with Emory. So yeah, I decided not to go with Emory because as much as I wanted to move out of state, the cost was just way too much. Like, for me having to move all my things out of state, having to find a form of transportation to, you know, move my car, move my things, move myself, like, it was expensive. And honestly, as much as I wanted to move out of state, I wasn't in the right financial position to make such a move, and I just didn't want to put myself in a bind like that, you know what I mean? Second of all, I chose UT Health over Emory because being from Texas, I would really prefer to have a Texas license. And I was talking to like other family members and nurses as well, and they were telling me that if you wanted to go to a nurse practitioner program, you would have to pay for your preceptor about like $2,000 upwards. And I did not want to have to worry about paying for a preceptor in Atlanta and having to like search for one and whatnot, when I easily have family members that I could have as a preceptor for free here in Texas. So that was one of the reasons why I decided not to go with Emory as well. Just the simple fact that I had a lot more connections in Houston, Texas versus Atlanta. I know I could always go to Atlanta and make new friends and make new connections, but it's a lot different when you have family members that are willing to, you know, go the extra mile to help you out and make sure that you're good versus people that you just meet in adulthood. It's a different type of, like, I got you, if that makes sense. I really wanted a Texas license, the whole preceptor thing. And then also, me going to nursing school means that I would need a lot of support. And as much as I wanted to move away from home, I'm gonna need my family. I'm gonna need support. I'm gonna need not just financial support, but emotional support for days where I don't feel like I should keep going, for days where I lack motivation, because trust me, there are gonna be days. I haven't even started school yet and I'm already feeling distressed. So I'm gonna need support, to be honest. And what better way to get support than through family? Also, another reason why I decided to go with UT Health is because of the reputation behind it. Emory is known to be a really good school, don't get me wrong, but the fact that I ultimately would want to reside in Texas and UT Health is a big name in Texas. 2 + 2 is 4, so I just wanted to be able to easily get a job here in Texas and easily be able to, you know, maneuver my way around not just nursing, but if I wanted to branch out of nursing, you know, like being able to do that with my school name. So those are like the main reasons why I chose to go to UT Health. I decided not to go to Ohio because as much as I really wanted to do the whole MP program thing, I've met a lot of people and a lot of friends that went that route and didn't end up getting a job because they lacked the experience and the knowledge, according to the job interviewers, because I really do believe that these programs fully prepare you for the nursing field or whatever job you're seeking to do. But yeah, because they see that you jumped right into an MSN versus just having a BSN and practicing from there, they believe, for some odd reason, they believe that you're not fully prepared. So I just didn't want to like find myself in that predicament, especially since I've been at home for so long. I didn't want to have to stay at home again for a longer period of time. And then yeah, and then also with Ohio, like, to be honest, there was a time I really wanted to go to Ohio, but I thought about the weather. Y'all know that seasonal depression, that really gets to me. Like, once the weather starts getting really cold, I easily just tune out and I wouldn't want to do anything anymore. And, you know, being a graduate from Texas Tech University, like, there was a lot of times that there would be snow in Lubbock and I would literally just not go to class because it's snowing. Like, I really hate being cold. I don't know how many times I could stress this, how often I could stress this, but I really do hate being cold. And just the thought of having to shovel snow before going to class just really turned me off. I won't lie, because they're still gonna expect you to go to school regardless of the weather, and I'm so sorry, baby. Like, I just can't. So in order to not put myself in that predicament, Texas just felt like a safer option. I just cannot do the cold weather. Like, I just cannot. So yeah, but besides that, Ohio was really one of my top 3 schools that I really wanted to go to because they offered a psych MP program. So ignore my hair and everything, but I don't know, I just wanted to like be documenting my journey to MP school or whatever. I submitted like my whole application and everything, and I'm basically like deducing like the schools I'm applying to because it costs a lot to apply. But anyways, I just have a feeling that I'm gonna get accepted to Ohio because I don't know, I just have a really good feeling. And honestly, like, when I get accepted into Ohio, also today is October 6th, 2024. So yeah, I'm gonna stitch this video when I get accepted. And even if I don't get accepted, God is still good regardless. But when I do get accepted, I'm gonna come back here and tell y'all that I knew it. I really want to go to Ohio, honestly, not because of like, I hate the cold weather, mind you, but like, I really like their program. They were so sweet with the whole admissions process. And cost of living, I heard cost of living in Ohio is not too crazy, but the only thing I'm not looking forward to is the weather. But honestly, I'm ready to try out a new state and see. Like, Houston's always going to be home, which is why I don't mind living in another state for a couple of years and coming back. But I'm rambling now. But y'all, just moral of this whole thing is just, I know I'm getting accepted into Ohio. So yeah. Even though they offered a psych MP program, but I also didn't go to Ohio because, like I said, I'm not really sure where God is taking me or where my path is going, but I am sure that I'm going to be successful. I am sure that all things are working out for my good. I am sure that it's gonna all work out. So yeah, I just wanted to be able to I'm sorry, I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but the UT Health program is actually an accelerated BSN program, and Emory and Ohio both offer the graduate entry program, which is where you can become an MP without having to get your BSN. So yeah, I just felt like, as someone that's been out of school for 4 years, it'll make sense for me to start from the beginning, you know, from the roots, and really learn what it is to be a nurse before considering other pathways, you know. And also, I'm just not sure what I want to do with life. Like, to be honest, the reason why it's been so hard for me to show up on YouTube and the reason why I deleted my other channels is because I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. And I felt like in order for me to show up on YouTube, I have to have it all together. I have to be mysterious and know what I want in my life. But I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Today I wanted to go to law school. Yesterday I wanted to go to med school. The other day I wanted to go to engineering school. So I'm just taking this whole thing one step at a time. Like, honestly speaking, the way I was even able to narrow down my decision to even go back to school was that I wanted more. Like, I wanted more for myself. Honestly, like, I was tired of being at home. I was tired of being unsure. Like, sometimes you just have to get up and go. Sometimes you have to just get up, and even if you don't know what you're doing, even if you're not sure, even if you don't even know what tomorrow holds, you don't even know what you're doing, just go. Go. Put your big girl pants on and go. I don't know who needed to see that message, because I definitely am talking to myself. You know, sometimes you can be really stagnant because you feel like you can make a move that would alter, you know, your life or whatever. But to be honest, every decision you make adds up to the person that you're becoming. The woman I was before, man, do I love her. But the woman I'm becoming now, boy, the love I have for her is insane, because she's confident in her decisions these days. And I'm really confident that UT Health is the right decision for me. Obviously, there's no perfect school. There's no perfect school out there. But for some reason, in my heart of hearts, I've prayed about it. I've fasted. I've written my pros and cons list. And this just feels like the right moves. This year, I've really been making decisions based off of peace. Like, what gives me the most peace of mind. And this school's giving me peace. Like, whenever I think of this school, I just think of peace. I think of success. And yeah, so whoever is going to UT Health, or if you've been, please drop advice down below. Drop some tips for me. Drop some love. Let me know. Like, are there some things that you feel like I should know? Are there some things I should look out for? Also, in terms of housing, how did you guys decide like where you're going to live? What are the good apartments to look out for? What are the bad apartments to look out for? Yeah, I'll definitely take you guys along this ride. I'm gonna be moving in a bit from Houston, Texas to San Antonio. Actually, I'm so sorry, I skipped this other part. Another main reason why I decided not to go to Emory is because it's such a huge city, and if you know me, I like to chop life. Like, chopping life is my first name. Which middle name? It's not even my middle name, it's my first name. So yeah, once somebody calls me to come outside, I'm there. And like, going to a school in San Antonio, I know would really calm me down. Like, it'll force me to sit down and read my book, because I've been to San Antonio before and there's not much popping there. No offense to my San Antonio shawties, but yeah, I wanted to go to a school that wasn't too much of a big city and that would distract me. Yeah, so let me know some fun things to do in San Antonio whenever I am free, because obviously there's gonna be times where I'm free and I have time to do things. Yeah, things are still rolling out, you know, the student email and everything, but I'll definitely take you guys along the way, because I would want to be able to look back on these videos and remember, like, wow, I remember when I did that and that and that and that. Because on my old channel, it felt so good being able to look back on my college graduation and remember all the things that I went through that led to this particular moment. So yeah, I'm really excited to document this journey, and I'll see you guys along the way. I hope you can stay tuned for more. But yeah, lots of love. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. It's your girl Flow Babes coming to you live and direct. Ciao.